Shears for it. Bartman, middle set. Big load up and a big hit and kill for Haley Munchow. To the back row, there's Dykema. Over to the night side, Abby Carr sends it straight back down. Nice job there from Carr. To the back row, there's Christensen up to Shears. She sends it across, catches him off guard again. 4 kills tonight, set number 1 for the setter, Kinley Shears. Sent over to the Knights side, back over to the McRae side, back to the Knights quickly, and a nice return from Wendland, and Munchow is going to pick up a big kill. Haley Munchow, beneficiary of a nice play out of Maddie Wendland in the back row.
And now, let's go down to the court for all the action. On the call for today's game is Dan Pollock.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Tyler. The RTR Knights hosting the KMS Fighting Saints little high school volleyball action. I am Dan Pollock. Welcome to the broadcast. We got Lainey Zemer back in studio, a new trainee at Marshall Radio, Mr. Danny Smith IV, joining us tonight. Appreciate their help back in studio, leading us through tonight's broadcast. Should be a fun one. Both undefeated teams here in the Camden Conference. RTR Knights 3-0 leading into tonight's game. Meanwhile, the KMS Fighting Saints are 2-0, so somebody's always got to go. And let's see if the Knights can hold off and stay undefeated on a brilliant start to this 2020 shortened COVID-19 season. Big shout out to all of our fantastic sponsors bringing you tonight's game on the stations of Marshall Radio, right here on 94.7 KKCK. We'd like to thank First Independent Bank. They'll bring your player of the game in the post-game show. Tyler Electric normally has your electrifying play, but some technical difficulties is going to keep us away from that tonight, but always want to give them a shout-out. We'd also like to thank Lion Lincoln Electric Cooperative, Tyler Lumber, Brunder's Corner Mart, Tyler Body Shop, Woodstock Communications brings you the halftime and post-game show. Johnson Trenching, the Bear Tyler brings you the stats of the game. Buffalo Ridge Plumbing, Meadowland Farmers Co-op has your scoreboard throughout this evening. Prairie Winds Construction, Christensen Crop Insurance, Golden Harvest Seeds, Tyler Oil brings you the timeouts. We'd also like to thank Rough Country Excavating, Tyler Family Dental, Bisbee Plumbing and Heating, and Gravely Livestock and Trucking. I actually see Josh in attendance here tonight. Appreciate him for jumping on board again this year, sponsoring the Knights in both football and volleyball. And before I'll mention it at the postgame show as well, and maybe throughout tonight's broadcast, but we are going to be carrying tomorrow night's football actions. The RTR Knights hit the road and they take on the Lackaportal Valley Eagles down near Madison. So make sure to tune in for that game. That will be on 107.5 The Fan, so be ready for that. And it'll be roughly a 7 o'clock, 7:10 kickoff is there. So appreciate everyone for putting that on your calendars, marking it up, and getting ready for some Knights football again tomorrow as they look to get their first win of the season against Lackaportal. But once again, should be a fun one here tonight. Talk to head coach of the RTR Knights, Coach Danica Brown, a little bit through via text this morning just to make sure the game was still on, and because of the icy roads and wet conditions that we had out there, didn't know if something was going to change there. But she said, no, we're good to go, and we expect a fun one. She knew that KMS came into this year returning a lot of players from last year, and obviously 2-0 so far this year. But she's feeling positive about it. She says her girls are in a good spot right now. Both teams are going to be a little rusty. I expect to see some mistakes early, only because neither team played on Tuesday when we got hit with the awful snowstorm that nobody wanted, and had to cancel a lot of games around the area Tuesday night, and both these teams were subject to that. The RTR Knights game did get moved. I'm not sure about KMS against YME is who they were supposed to play, but RTR's game against Dawson Boyd is moved to Saturday. I will not be carrying that game. I think it's still in talks whether or not we will carry it at the stations of Marshall Radio if we have someone available to do so. So stay tuned for that as well, if that game will be broadcast on Saturday when the Knights take on the Dawson Boyd Blackjacks. Once again, thanks to all of our fantastic sponsors, and thank you to you, the listener, for tuning in to tonight's action. And once again, the RTR Knights taking on the KMS Fighting Saints. So we'll take a break. We'll get the national anthem and the starting lineup, and when we come back, we're going to have first serve. It's RTR Knights 3-0 taking on the 2-0 KMS Fighting Saints on 94.7 KKCK.
Cruise Ford of Marshall with no appointment necessary service. Minnesota's lowest priced tires and a free alignment check with every visit. No appointment necessary for service work. Cruise Ford Lincoln Marshall, where the cars are.
Biz Plumbing and Heating, when quality is what you need. Even with all the radio ads, believe it or not, I still get calls every week asking if Bisbee Plumbing and Heating does residential service. Hey, this is Scott, and let me answer the question for good. Yes, we do residential work. Whether it's putting in a new furnace or helping install a new kitchen or bathroom remodel or even fixing those pesky leaks, Bisbee Plumbing and Heating does it all. Bisbee Plumbing and Heating, it doesn't cost to hire a professional, it pays.
Bring your dream home to life with help of Prairie Winds Construction in Tyler. Our experienced team will design and build your home to your needs and budget. Once you've approved the plan, they will help choose the right materials for the job and complete your project efficiently and effectively. Our team will communicate with you throughout the entire project. We're not just in the construction business, we're in the people business, and our attention to customer service is unsurpassed. Prairie Winds Construction of Tyler, serving the tri-state area.
Are you building a new home or replacing existing appliances or equipment in your existing home? From your furnace to your water heater and beyond. Discover the benefits of going all electric. Contact the energy experts at Lion Lincoln Electric today to learn more about the benefits of electric appliances and equipment. And be sure to ask about our current rebates.
Hi, I'm Donna Stone from the Lion Lincoln Electric, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative, committed to the communities we serve.
Rough Country Excavating in Russell provides a full range of excavating services. Experienced professionals who provide the highest quality of workmanship while maintaining prompt completion dates and working hard to meet the customer's budget expectations. No job is too big or too small. Contact Brent Tuck at 507-828-9769. That's 507-828-9769. Rough Country Excavating, proud to support the RTR Knights.
Farmers, Johnson Trenching Company of Russell is the only name you need to know for your tiling, which includes the surveying and GPS system mapping. They also do tile repair and water line work. Johnson Trenching Company is licensed to design and install septic systems, and they have a dozer and excavator to handle all those heavy equipment needs. With over 40 years of experience, Johnson Trenching provides quality and effective services to design and install your farm drainage systems and more.
Now you can upgrade to a faster wireless internet connection to work when and where you need to learn at your pace, to play without interruption, and connect with those you love. Woodstock Wave Wireless Internet has expanded and is now available in more locations, including Lyon County. Check woodstocktel.net for new coverage maps. Work, learn, play, connect. Woodstock Communications. Fast, reliable service for over 75 years.
Crop insurance can play a key role in risk management strategy for your farm. Contrary to what some may believe, crop insurance is not the same everywhere. You need Christensen Crop Insurance with Terry Christensen and Rob Eckram. Crop insurance is their only business. You have too much to risk to settle for anything less. More than protecting your crops, they work to protect your livelihood so you can pass that farm on to the next generation. This agency is an equal opportunity provider. Christensen Crop Insurance, a supporter of the RTR Knights.
Do you feel the buzz or is it just me? Trust me, something in the air just above me. Something like a dream state, you call it a clean break.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to Tyler's high school volleyball, and we're underway as the RTR Knights take on the KMS Fighting Saints. Krieger gets it across to the Knights side. Casey Swanson's there. Near side set from Carr to Hess through the defense and down for a kill, and the Knights are on the board first. Nice looking kill to start it off for Hess there. Getting the start for the Knights. Running, jumping serve from Wendland back for RTR. Over to KMS side. Popped over the net. Hess pops it alive, and the Knights are going to get this one returned. Wendland gets it over the net to the back row. Now it's going to be set up middle by Jurdy and then sent to Cross. Swanson's going to have to make a play on that one, but it was trailing near the net and going underneath. And couldn't get to in time, so a point goes to the KMS Fighting Saints. 1-1 on the Meadowland Farmer Co-op scoreboard. Starting lineups for both teams. Bombero tonight for the Knights. Maddie Wendland. They also started Allie Christensen, Lexi Shears, Haley Munchow, Casey Swanson, Ella Hess, and Callie Tarr. We'll get to the Fighting Saints here in a moment. Far side set. Hess through the defense. Down for another kill. Ella Hess. 2 quick kills to get the Knights back on top. For the Saints, Hallie Nichols, Marit Jurdy, Grace Collins, Kelsey Butler, Lauren Krieger, and McKenna Kelly, the starters tonight. Serve away and just deep by Hess, right over the line. Line judge on top of it. So serving error gives the point back over to KMS. And it's 2-2. Running, jumping serve, a nice looking one from Krieger. Had some good arm on that one and sent across. Munchow smacks that ball. Plenty of net hit, and it was by the Fighting Saints, so it's going to be point Knights. Head coach Jaquel Molnar for KMS, celebrating a birthday today for the KMS Fighting Saints. So happy birthday, coach. And her squad gets another point. Kill that time from McKenna Kelly. (3-3) here early, set number 1. I am Dan Pollock. Appreciate everyone for tuning in. RTR Knights volleyball tonight here on a chilly Thursday. Kinley Shears sent backwards here near side to Munchow. Tapped across. Saints are there. Sent across by Jurdy. Into the back row, Hess. Shears goes far side now for Abby Carr. Loading up, blocked up, and can't be returned by the Fighting Saints. And a kill for Abby Carr. So the Young Bucks, or the Knights, getting the first 3 kills of the game. Shout out to Mr. Darren Bartman. Again, his Knights in action tomorrow against Lackaparle Valley. We'll be down there covering that contest. Krieger's set. Goes across the Knights side, sent right back over by Shears, sent back across by the Fighting Saints. Carr goes far side set, Abby Carr loads up, sending it over, but Krieger's there to return it. Dirty tracks it down, and Krieger sends that one into the net. Good looking hit that time, but just couldn't get it over. She's got a cannon on her. Yeah, we've seen from the service line so far, and that hit from the back row was a shot, but just right into the net. Munchow's serve is away. Here to the near side, Jurdy, and then sent across and over by Klapke. Over to the Knight side, back over to the Saints. Collins near side, big hit by Jurdy, but it's going to be out of bounds. And it will be a point for the Knights. 6-3 our score. Knights on top. Munchow stays back to serve. From the far side, Haley's serve goes into the net. Serving error will give it right back over to the Fighting Saints. Munchow checks out. The libero Wendland back in for RTR. Substitution over on the KMS side as well, as Kelsey Butler checks back into the ball game. Serve is across. Hess in the back row. Now we have Shears going far side for Christensen. Loaded up, sent across. Krieger's there. Collins goes near side. Jurdy hit, blocked down, kept alive by the Saints. Back row, Krieger's going to send this one over. Wendland's there in the back. Now Shears is going to go backwards, set the Carr on the far side, out of bounds. By a few inches on that far side. It was a good hit. Just a bit too strong. And it's a 1-point game. 6-5 on the Meadowland Farmer Co-op scoreboard. Serve across to Christensen. Shears backwards for Carr. It hits off the top of the net and goes out of bounds. So just misconnected that time on her swing. And a point goes to the Fighting Saints at 6-6. Collins' serve is away to the back row and too deep. Out of bounds. Christensen was there, pulled her arms down, let the ball sail and go deep. And the Knights take back the lead. 7-6 now. Lexi Shears checks in to serve. Abby Carr checks out for RTR. Shears serve to the back row. And now it's going to be Collins setting it right in front of herself to Jurdy and just out of bounds in front of the line judge. Right there. Shears will return to the serving line once more. 8-6 our score. Serve is away to the back row. The libero Nichols is there, and now Collins sends it over. Shears over to Shears. Now far side for Hess. Loading up, big hit. That was a nice one there for Ella Hess. The sophomore, shortest person on the court, has got ups, and she's got a swing on it. 9-6 Knights lead. Shears to the back row. Nichols, now Collins, middle set, hit and in for the kill. And that's going to be Klapke that time. First kill of the night for her, and it's 9-7. The Knights lead. Jurdy back to serve. Running, jumping serve from the center of the court. To the back row, Lexi Shears. Now this side sent to Carr and sent across. Nichols, near side for Krieger. Pop that ball over. It's going to go about a foot and a half too deep on the baseline. And out of bounds. 10-7 Knights lead. Swanson's going to check in here for the Knights. Callie Carr serve his way to the far corner. Now it's going to go up to Collins. She's going to go a middle set and big hit with the left-handed swinging Butler that time, and the Knights are going to return it. Hess is going to not get that ball over the net. And the hitting error gives a point over to the Saints. Serve from Nichols is away. Back row Lexi Shears, and now Wendland tracks it down. Swanson's going to have to pop it across, and she does. To the back row Nichols. Now we have Collins, middle set. Good hit, tapped across face, diving save for Carr. Hess keeps it alive, and Wendland pops it over. Good hustle play there for RTR. Collins, near side set. Krieger loading up, taps it across. Callie Carr is there. Hess tries to catch him off guard. Collins is there for the answer. Ball goes into the net, down for a night point. Nice hustle play there from a couple of diving Knights. Callie Carr. Ella Hess had to run right in front of Coach Brown on the bench and save that ball, and then it was popped over beautifully. And the Knights get the point. 11-8 they lead. Serve is away from Wendland, but going to go out of bounds. And the point back over to the Saints. Kinley Shears going to check in here for RTR, and then for the Fighting Saints as well. Shears now up to Shears, sends it across, catches him off guard. A good kill there for McKinley. Shears gets the kill from her center position. It's good play instead of setting up a teammate. That time caught the Saints defense sleeping. Hess in the serve to the back row. Now Collins is going to get a middle set. Is going to be hit, but popped right into the net. And a point will go to the Knights. Kelly that time just couldn't get that ball over. 13-9 our score. Hess's serve is going to go wide right and out of bounds. Off the side of her hand. And the point will go Saints. Krieger back to serve. Nice running, jumping serve once again. Good power behind it, but right into the net. McKinley Shears back to serve for RTR. High lofting serve. Now Collins. Backward set. Loading up, but kept alive by the Knights. Shears. Far side. Looking for Abby Carr. Through the defense and a kill for Abby. Her second kill. Knights sixth of the game. It's 15-10. Knights on top here. Set number one on the Meadowland Farmer Co-op scoreboard. Shears serve to the back row. Over to Collins. And popped across by Nichols. Shears, now Carr, middle set Munchow, putting it across, and that's going to be down for a Haley Munchow kill. Her first of the night. And a timeout taken. Tyler Oil timeout taken by Coach Spoldar. We'll take it with him. 16-10 on the Meadowland Farmer Co-op scoreboard. You're listening to Knights Volleyball on KKCK.
Tyler Oil Company is a customer-focused business that is dedicated to serving the bulk petroleum needs of this community. If you are a business owner or farmer and need fuel products, we can take care of that. We take pride in our customer service, which includes timely delivery of quality fuels. Tyler Oil Company is a proud supporter of the RTR Knights.
Back here in Tyler, 16-10 on the Meadowland Farmer Co-op scoreboard. Tyler Oil timeout taken by Coach Molnar. On her birthday once again. Talk to her girls, get them reset, as this was a back and forth, basically 3-point game. Come back to within one, tie it up, go back to 3 points for the Knights, and now they're up 6, so she had to take the timeout. Shears back to serve for RTR. McKinley, that is. Referee over at the scorer's table checking things out, and we're going to be back underway. Shears the serve to the back row, and it's going to be chased down by Dirty and popped across. Little miscommunication there on the Knights side, though. There was miscommunication on the Saints side. Dirty did get it over, and then the Knights had a miscommunication. Nobody got the ball. And it falls for a Saint point. The serve into the net from Kelly will give a point right back to RTR. Munchow back to serve foul for the Knights. 6-point lead once more. Back row Krieger. Now Collins backward. Big hit for Dirty. Kept alive by the Knights. Carr sends it across quickly and catches him off guard. A nice kill there for Callie Carr. Munchow stays back to serve with a 7-point lead. Now largest of the game for RTR. Into the back row, Jensen's there. Now Krieger setting it up for Klapke. She sends it across. Hess is there. Now Shears is going to track it down. Going far side for Abby Carr. Blocked down, kept alive by Carr. Ooh, they're going to say that was a net. That was not a block from the Saints. Knights would have had an opportunity to return there, but the referee says that ball hit the net. And so the Knights got 4 hits, and a point goes to KMS. On the night side, Carr over to her sister Abby, and now sent across. Collins in the back row, and now we have Nichols going far side. Loading it up and hit across by Butler. Nice diving save for Wendland on the night side. Carr goes far side for her sister Abby once again. Tipped across, and then caught by Collins. Like a free kick, it was tipped last by Butler, and Collins just kind of had her arms sticking out there, and it caught in between her hands. So, point goes to RTR, 19-12, our score. Serve is away. Collins is on the far side to Jurdy, sent across. Now we have Shears in the back row, now up to Carr, far side for Hess, loaded up, blocked up, kept alive by the Fighting Saints. Near side set for Jurdy. That was blocked and popped up in the air by Christensen. Nobody can get under it, and the point will go to the KMS Fighting Saints. Shears came flying out of the back row and dove for it, but was a little late on a tough play. Running jumping serve is sent over by Jurdy, hits the top of the net, and then drops on the night side. An ace serve, first of the game for either squad. Running jumping serve again, sent across. Carr is there. Now we have Shears going far side for Hess, loading it up, sending it across, but it's going to be wide left and out of bounds. Jurdy stays back to serve again. Running jumping from the center of the court. Goes to the back row. Carr is there. Now we have Shears going far side for Hess. Load up, blocked up, and not returned. Another kill for Ella Hess, having a game. Fourth kill of this set. Here in set number one, it's 20-15 on the Meadowland Farmer Co-op scoreboard. Carr back to serve. To the back row, Nichols is there. Now we have Collins. She's going to set it middle to Butler. Popped across by Carr and not returned over to the Saints side. So a point goes to KMS, 20-16. Kelly checks back into the ball game. Nichols back to serve. Sent across. Hess is there. Now we have Carr going far side set for Swanson, loading it up, and not going to be returned. A kill for Casey Swanson. Her first. Munchow back into the game for RTR. 21-16 is our score. And a timeout taken. Tyler Oil timeout. We'll take it again. 21-16 on the Meadowland Farmer Co-op scoreboard. You're listening to Knights Volleyball on KKCK.
This flu season, give it a shot. Don't let the flu get you or your family down this winter. Avera Medical Group would like to remind you that a flu shot is the best protection against this wintertime illness. The flu vaccine is safe, effective, and free with most health insurance plans. Flu shots are recommended for anyone 6 months of age and older. Learn more at avera.org/shots.
Welcome back to Tyler, 21-16. The Tyler Oil timeout on the court by Coach Molnar as the Knights are approaching victory here in set number one. Maddie Wendland back to serve for the Knights, wearing her libero jersey. Running jumping serve is away to the back row. Krieger's there. Now Collins goes near side for Kelly. Loading up, blocked down, and popped and kept alive by the Knights. Ooh, they're going to blow it dead and call a lift. So it looked like they're going to let that ball play out, but I'll agree. It's probably a lift after the Knights blocked it. So a kill will go over to Kelly for second. Jensen back to serve. To the back row. Carr is there. Now Shears goes far side, loaded up for Hess. Tapped it across, and she's going to get a net violation here. So Jensen will stay back to serve, down 3, 21-18. Her serve is across. Shears is there to McKinley Shears, who pops it over. Good play there. And returned over to the Knights side. Carr over to Munchow. Loading up and down for a kill. Haley Munchow gets her second kill of the night. Abby Carr checks back in. Ella Hess back to serve. It is away to the back row, Nichols. Collins has got to adjust to it, and whoa, and it's an ace. First ace serve of the night for the Knights, 23-18 our score. Has to serve into the net. Krieger back to serve now for KMS. Running, jumping to the back row, Hess. Now we have Shears, middle set for Munchow, loaded up, putting it down, inbounds. Right on that line, had to look over the line judge to get her thoughts. And it was in, so Munchow picks up her third kill, and the Knights are on set point, 24-19. It's across to Jensen, now Collins. She's going to go backwards over to Kelly. Hit, blocked, and not going to be returned, and it's going to be down for a point. And the Knights are going to take set number 1, 25-19. On the Meadowland Farmer Co-op scoreboard, just make sure to stick around here shortly. We're going to have set 2 coming your way as the Knights lead 1-0. You're tuned in to Knights Volleyball on 94.7.
Runder's Corner Mart in Tyler is ready to go to work for you with fast, friendly, courteous service and quality workmanship. In the shop, they'll work on all makes and models, including farm tires, everything from major repairs to tire alignments. They offer great service at reasonable prices. Plus, they'll thoroughly explain the work that needs to be done. Place your trust in Brunder's Corner Mart, 103 Tyler Street in Tyler.
Home comfort and savings with CertainTeed blown-in insulation from Tyler Lumber Company. This fiberglass insulation is energy efficient and useful for insulating hard-to-cover spaces, such as sloped ceilings, mid-floors, open attic areas, floors, and walls. See the professionals at Tyler Lumber for a quote on CertainTeed blown-in insulation and see how you can reduce your heating and cooling costs. Visit Tyler Lumber Company, Minnesota's largest lumber cooperative in Tyler, Minnesota.
When you need collision and auto body repair services or auto glass repair and windshield replacement work, Tyler Body Shop will ensure that the repair is done right the first time. They deliver the highest level of technical performance and customer satisfaction in a timely and efficient manner. Local pickup and delivery is also offered. For your convenience, Tyler Body Shop puts you in the driver's seat. Call Jason at 507-247-5513 or stop by a shop at 109 East Lincoln Street in Tyler. Tyler Body Shop is a proud supporter of the RTR Knights. Put your trust and comfort in Buffalo Ridge Plumbing of Ruthston. As a licensed, bonded, and insured plumber, Brian Bartman takes great pride in his customer service and first-class work. Specializing in remodeling and septic systems, Buffalo Ridge Plumbing offers maintenance, repairs, and upgrades to your home or business. No job is too big or too small. Call Brian Bartman at 829-3508 or Jared Bartman at 828-0826.
Welcome back to Tyler. The Knights are back out on the court after taking set number 1, 25-19 on the Meadowland Farmer Co-op scoreboard. Set 2 coming your way shortly. Coach Molnar getting some last words in with her girls. She's got a little time left on the clock. The RTR Knights 3-0 this season, looking to make that 4-0 tonight. The MS Fighting Saints also undefeated, 2-0 so far this short season, as they enter back on the court as well. And once again, this year, these squads are not flipping sides, so I'm still watching the Knights, going left to right as I sit here on the away side of the court in Tyler. Top shelf. There's the buzzer. Some rotational things looking around for the Fighting Saints. My silver bracelet has been found. So looking at some rotational things here for the Knights, making sure they're kosher before we get things underway. Maddie Wendland going to check in here for a second as the libero. Coach Brown now talking it over. With the referee here. Still getting things figured out. Yeah, appreciate all of our fantastic sponsors. Once again, if you hear a mention throughout the broadcast or a commercial, of course, make sure to stop by their place of business and thank them for bringing you RTR Knights Volleyball tonight, RTR Football tomorrow, and possibly even RTR Volleyball on Saturday. That one is TBD, so we'll see on that one. But great sponsors again this year. Appreciate them all jumping on board. We'll stop by their place of business and thank them for bringing you tonight's game. And I thank them for putting me in this seat, so I didn't have to watch the presidential debate tonight. Saved me from that, so I'm really appreciative for that. All right, looks like we've got things maybe figured out. Knights are going to start out with the serve. It's Callie Carr. across. And we're underway in set 2. Knights lead 1-0. Nice return by the Saints over to the Knights side. Carr goes far side set. Swanson loading up. Big hit. Casey Swanson got that one. That's a power behind that one. Beautifully placed in the back row. No Saints within 5 feet of that ball. And the Knights get the early lead, 1-0. Carr to the back row. Nichols is there. Collins is going to go middle set. Tapped across and sent over. Over to the Knights side. Carr now over to Christensen. Popped across. Nichols is there. Nice sliding save. Krieger's going to get it. Ooh, just can't get it over the net. Tried to soft serve that ice cream. Didn't quite get it over. And the point will go Knights. 2-0 is our score early in the Meadowland Farmer Co-op scoreboard. Carr serve away. Nichols in the back row. Now Collins goes over to the far side. That's going to be Klapke that time. Carr taps it over to Christensen. Beautifully played and sent across. These Saints want to lift. Nothing called. And that ball is going to be sent into the net by Klapke. And the point will go Knights. 3-0 lead here to start the second set. Knights lead 1-0. Carr serve again. To the back row. Krieger's there. That's going to be an ace as it flies into the stands towards Mr. Kopel. Right in his article for the Tribute. Mark Wilmus in tow as well. Taking some pictures. Serve his way. To the back row, Krieger. Now over to Jurdy. Krieger's going to send this ball across. She does. Back row, Wendland. Now Carr's going to tap it up and going to get underneath the net. Step over that line a little bit. And that'll be the first point of the game for the KMS Fighting Saints. 4-1, back to serve. Nichols to the back row. Lexi Shears is there, up to Callie Carr, near side for Christensen. Sent over, Nichols is there. Now we have Collins going backwards and sent across by Jurdy. Wendland, far side set now for Swanson. Blocked down, kept alive by the Knights. Over to Saints side, popped across again, and the Knights are going to have a return here. Christensen loads up to the back row. Now we have Jurdy there. Now Collins, near side for Krieger, loading it up. And Lexi Shears is there for the return. Carr goes far side for Swanson. Tapped across to the back row, Jurdy. Collins, far side now. It's going to be hit and kept alive by the Knights. Carr, near side for Hess, sending it far side for Swanson. Loading up, blocked up, kept alive by Collins. Nichols goes backwards here to Krieger, and that one's going to get popped across. Carr tracks it down. Shears tracks it down, and Carr's going to get it back and pop it over. Now we have Jurdy. Now Collins, near side for Krieger. Loading it up, sent over. Carr is there. Hess sending it across quickly, and Kelly's there to return it. Collins over to Krieger and sent across. Carr, now Hess. He's going to go near side for Christensen. Loading up, locked down, but out of bounds. And the Knights will get the point off the Allie Christensen kill. A great volley there from these two teams. Christensen's first kill of the night. And it ends by a block going out of bounds. So not even really a bad play. Just unfortunate for the Saints, unfortunate for the Knights. 5-1 they lead. Krieger, now Collins, far side. And tapped over. Hess is there. Now we have a far side set for Casey Swanson, loading it up. And it goes out of bounds, but it was off the hands of the front row defense for the KMS Fighting Saints for a kill for Casey Swanson. Her third of the game. Knights lead 6-1. Wendland running jumping serve just off the top of the net. Krieger's there. Collins near side, and it's floating over the net, blocked down, and it's going to be down for a Knight point. Munchow is going to get that one. 7-1. Score here in set 2. Wendland running jumping serve is across to Jurdy. Now Collins. She's going to go middle set for Krieger. Blocked down by Munchow. Kept alive by Kelly and the Fighting Saints. Collins sends it over. Wendland's there. Now we have a middle set for Munchow. Loading it up. Sent across and down for a kill off the arms of Collins. And Munchow will pick up her fourth kill of the night. 8-1 is our score. And a timeout taken from Coach Molnar. 8-1 on the Meadowland Farmer Co-op scoreboard. This is a Tyler Oil timeout on 94.7 KKCK.
Dr. Crystal Wilmus of Tyler Family Dental wants to help you achieve optimal oral health so you keep your natural teeth for your whole lifetime. Call 507-247-5591 and book an appointment with Dr. Crystal and see what a difference a beautiful, healthy smile can make. Early morning hours starting at 7 a.m. are available, and they also offer Botox. Tyler Family Dental, a gentle dentist who cares.
Welcome back to Tyler, Minnesota. RTR Knights hosting the KMS Fighting Saints tonight. Little high school volleyball. on a chilly Thursday. Snow on the ground. Hopefully that disappears soon, but it sounds like we might get more, unfortunately. 8-1 is our score here in set number 2. Knights lead on the Meadowland Farmer Co-op scoreboard. Knights lead 1-0. They took the first set 25-19. Maddie Wendland back to serve for RTR. She's on a bit of a tear here on a 4-point run. And that serve is across. It's a nice one over to Krieger. Return to the Knight side, and they're going to keep it alive. Carr, far side for Swanson. Big hit, but it's going to be out of bounds right on the baseline, but just out of bounds. Good hit that time for Swanson as she checks out. Shears back into the ball game for the Knights. 8-2 is now our score. Back to serve is Elsa Dirty for the KMS Fighting Saints. Carr's in the back row. Now Shears goes backward set for Hess. Loaded up and out of bounds off the arms of Krieger. And a kill for Ella Hess. She's got some kind of power behind that thing. And I haven't seen that yet out of her. So this is exciting. And she'll go back to serve. 9-2. Hess's serve is away. To the back row, Collins, middle to Kelly, and sent across. Diving forward is Hess. Now Munchow pops it near. Over to Abby Carr and sends it across. Nichols is there. Now Collins goes near side for Krieger, loading it up. And the Knights are going to return it. Shears goes middle set. Munchow loaded up, blocked, but kept alive by RTR. Munchow's going to try and tap it across, but it was Kelly who came out on top for the KMS Fighting Saints and tapped it down for a Saint point. Look at the block. And Krieger will go back to serve. 9-3 is our score. Running, jumping serve. Good power behind it. It's a nice one over to Wendland. Shears goes far side for Abby Carr. Loading it up. Good power behind that one. Nichols there. Collins now backwards to Krieger, and she sends it over. Hess. Now Carr. Far side for Abby Carr, and it's going to go wide left and out of bounds. And a point will go to the KMF Fighting Saints. 9-4 now is our score in the Meadowland Farmer Co-op scoreboard. Once again, here in set number 2. Knights do lead. Krieger running, jumping serve. Sent across. Wendland's there. Trails over the net. And on the line on the Saints side. Jurdy was right on it. But she thought it was going out of bounds, so she pulled her arm back. Not a bad play by her. Just fortunate for the Knights. It landed right on that line. Serve is away from McKinley Shears. To the back row sliding. Krieger. Now Collins near side for Jurdy. Loading it up. Shears has to make an adjustment on it. And on the tough pass, nobody can get under it for the Knights, so a point goes to the Saints. Josie Jurdy checking in, and she'll serve now for KMS. Serve is away to the back row. Hess up to Shears, and she's going to tap it across. Kelly's there and going to return it back over to the Knight side, and a tough play from Munchow. Passed it across, and it will be a point for the Fighting Saints. So the Knights struggling a bit here over the last few points. 10-6 our score. They did have an 8-1 lead. So a 2-5 tear for KMS right now. Shears goes middle set for Abby Carr, blocked down, popped and kept alive on the Knight side though. Carr's going to send it over, blocked down and kept alive once again by RTO. It's going to be Wendland sending this ball across and through the defense and gets a back row kill there for Maddie Wendland through the arms of Klapke. The libero pretty excited about picking up a kill there from the back row and a nice hit. They will get a substitution into play, or into serve is Kaya Ellison for the RTR Knights. First time tonight. Munchow checks out. 11-6. Knights lead to the back row. Krieger. Collins, now far side for Jurdy. He sends it across. It's going to be out of bounds on the near side. And a point Knights. An entertaining B game. The Knights took it 2-1. Normally they only play best of 3, but they played a third set. They had a little time, and the Knights took care of business, winning 2 sets. A good kill there for Jurdy. Marit, that is. But Ellison having a great game, noticing that during that B game, along with her entire squad. Really playing a nice set against KMS. 12-7 is our score here in set 2. Collins' serve is away from KMS, and it's over to Shears. Middle set for Carr, blocked down, kept alive by the Knights. I thought it went into the net, and it indeed did, so they will blow that play dead. Knights played it off like it was blocked down, but it was into the net, so a point will go to the Fighting Saints. 12-8. Collins' serve is away. Hess now up to Shears, goes backwards for loading it up. Abby Carr, and Nichols dives forward on her side. Nobody gets under it, and a point goes down and a kill for Abby Carr. Her third of the night. She checks out, and Lexi Shears checks in to serve. Serve is away to the back row. Krieger's there. Now we have Olsen and Nichols running into each other, but gets it over to Jurdy and pops it across. Shears is going to go backwards set for Carr. Callie through the defense and down for a kill. Second kill of the night for Cali Carr. 14-8 on the Meadowland Farmer Co-op scoreboard. Knights lead. Shears is serve, popped across. Nichols dives for it. Now we have Collins setting it across quickly and getting the Knights off guard. The Shears sisters were nearest to the ball, but couldn't get under it in time. Good play there for the setter, Collins. 14-9 our score. Beardy back to serve. Running, jumping off the top of the net. Shears has to dive for it and saves it. Over to McKinley. Shears now far side for Hess. Big power, and Nichols is there to return it. Collins goes near side for Krieger. Pop that ball across. Wendland's there. Shears it makes it an adjustment. Cali Carr punches it over and stays in bounds. Collins near side. Klapke hits it over, but it's going to hit the top of the net and go out of bounds. And it will be a point Knights. Great adjustment there. And good punch across there for Cali Carr. Keep the ball inbounds, went right near the top of that antenna. And stayed in to the back row. Serve is away. Collins near side for Krieger. Kept alive on the right side. Carr. Now Hess going far side for Swanson. Loading it up. Sending it over. Collins near side now for Krieger. And she gets it through the Knight defense over to Cali Carr. Backward set to Wendland in the back row. Tries to send it to the far quarter. Dirty's there. Collins dives for it. Nichols sends it across. Now we have Wendland over to Carr. Middle set. Christensen hit. Collins is there again. Nichols goes near side now for Krieger. Loading it up. Popping it across. Swanson dives for it. Carr near side for Hess, and she's just going to tap it over. Dirty dives for it. Now we have Collins. Middle now for Klapke. Sent over. Lexi Shears is there. Christensen pops it across over to the KMS side. Sent back over by Collins. Wendland now. Carr, far side. Swanson loading it up, and it's going to be returned to the middle of the net. Hit down by Hess, but a net violation. Oh, Hess. That ball was trailing back after the hit by Christensen. Back over to the Knight side on the return from KMS, and Hess smacked it straight down, but in doing so, hit the top of the net, and the point goes to the Fighting Saints. Great volley there for both teams. Nichols back to serve. 15-10's our score. Hess, now we go over to Carr, near side for Christensen. She gets it across. We got Nichols there. Collins, middle for Kelly. Big hit. Now it's going to be out of bounds, wide right. And the point will go to the Knights. 16-10 now our score. Munchow checks back in. Wendland back to serve. Serve is across. It's a nice one over to Krieger. Now we have Collins. Going to go backwards far side. Topped over and down for a kill by Olsen that time. Shakira Olsen. And she'll check out. And over on the Knight side, Shears checks in as Swanson checks out. Elsa Dirty back to serve for KMS. To the back row. Cali Carr's there. Shears is going to tap it across. Tap down by Kelly. Kept alive by Munchow. The Knights aren't going to get it back over. So a point will go to KMS. 16-12 is our score now. Knights still lead. Here in set number 2, they lead 1-0. Shears goes backwards for Hess. Floating it up, sent across, diving for it is Jurdy. Collins taps it over, nice play. Sent it backwards, diving for it was Lexi Shears, but just out of her reach. And Grace Collins, the setter, picks up her second kill. Jurdy stays over to serve once again. To the back row, Carr is there. Now we have Shears going backwards for Carr, and she'll load up, tapped, and kept alive on the KMS side. Nice play. Krieger sends it over. Diving for it is Lexi Shears, but then it goes into the stands. Hit groovy. Taking stats tonight here at the scorer's table. And a point goes to KMS. Inching back into this one, 16-14. Another point for the Fighting Saints, and I wouldn't be surprised to see a Coach Brown timeout. Munchow over to Shears. Taps it across quickly. Diving for it is Nichols. Nice play. Now we have Collins near side for Krieger. With the left hand, popped it over. Hess returns it over to the Saints side. Nichols goes backwards. Jurdy's going to hit it. And that one into the net. And the point goes Knights. Stops the bleeding a little bit there for RTR. And it's 17-14 now. Abby Carr checks back in for RTR. Lexi Shears gets a drink of water. Hess back to serve. Serve his way to the back row. Nichols off her arms into the stands. Nice play for Collins and popped across beautifully by KMS. Shears, middle set, Munchow, and good play there for Nichols to keep that ball alive. Krieger with the left-handed swing. Over to the Knight side. Carr, far side set for Abby Carr. Blocked up, kept alive by Dirty. Now we have Collins, near side for Krieger. Tapped over, but it's going to be out of bounds, about a foot deep on the back line. And a point will go to RTR. Good volleying back and forth between these two teams so far. They're going to wave off the Knight point. They're going to call a net violation, I believe, on Munchow here. So scratch that. Point will go to the Fighting Saints. 18-14, says the scoreboard on the Meadowland Farmer Co-op scoreboard. 17-14. They deducted a point here. Wendland now over to Shears. Middle set. Munchow loading it up and getting the kill through the defense of Kelly that time. Munchow's fourth kill. Whoop. Wrong line. Fifth kill of the night for her. And Shears back to serve. McKinley to the back row. Jerdy's there. Now we have Collins near side for Jerdy. The other Jerdy. Merritt. And that one goes through. Her second kill. And it's back to a 2-point game. Another Jerdy in there to serve. Josie back at the line. Her serve is away to the back row. Wendland. Now we have Shears going far side for Calicar. Sent over. Jerdy's there. Now we have Collins. Middle set Klapke and goes to the back row. Wendland. Shears finds Munchow and little miscommunication. Munchow and Carr that time. And now there's that timeout from Coach Brown. A Tyler Oil timeout on the court. The Knights only lead by 1. 18-17 on the Meadowland Farmer Co-op scoreboard. You're tuned in to Knights Volleyball on KKCK.
It's time to choose soybean traits for 2021 planting. Your soybean fields are the best indicator for what you need. Golden Harvest soybeans offer the broadest choice in herbicide trait technologies, including Enlist E3 soybeans, Liberty Link GT27, and Roundup Ready to Extend soybeans. Every bag and every cubit is filled with industry-leading genetics for proven yield results. Talk to your local Golden Harvest seed advisor, Mark Annemark, in Tyler, Minnesota, for 13% early pay savings by Friday, October 23rd.
Welcome back to Tyler. 18-17 on the Meadowland Farmer Co-op scoreboard. Knights had an 8-1 lead early in this contest. KMS Fighting Saints battling back here. It's 18-17. Coach Danica Brown had to take that Tyler Oil timeout and talk things over with her girls. Back to serve is Elsa Jerdy. Scratch that. Josie Jerdy. And it's away to the back row. Carr is there. Now Shears goes backwards near side for Munchow. Loading it up, sent down, and not going to be returned. It was actually sent over to the Knights side, but it goes out of bounds off the arms of Jerdy. So Munchow picks up another kill. That's 6 for her. Excuse me. And back into serve for the Knights is Elson. Kaya's serve is away. Over to the KMS side, sent over to the Knights side, sent down by Carr, and now sent down by the other Carr, back over to the Saints side, back over to the Knights side. Callie Carr, far side for Abby, and that one's going to be well out of bounds, deep. Didn't land until about hit the baseline on the basketball court. A little too much pa behind that one. 19-18, Knights still lead by 1. Collins back to serve. To the back row. Hess there. Wendland's got to make a play on it. She does. Carr sends it over. The back row, Krieger. Now we have Collins sending it near side for Jerdy. Blocked by the Knights. Over and out of bounds on the KMS side. So it was a good block there from Christensen, but it goes out of bounds, and it's a tie ball game. 19 apiece. Collins is served. Over to Christensen. Now we have Shears going backwards for Abby Carr, tapping it across, but Klapke's there. Collins near side for Jerdy, get it sent over. Shears is there, and now Carr's got to track it down over to Abby Carr, and she sends it across. Collins, Nichols, now far side, loading it up, sent over, and sent back across by the Knights over to the Fighting Saints side. Collins near side for Jerdy, now over to Carr. Shears goes backwards for Wendland. She's going to load up, send that ball just deep by about a foot on the back line, and out of bounds, and the KMS Fighting Saints have the lead for the first time tonight, 20-19, here in set number 2. Collins is served to the back row. Hess, now we have Shears tracking it down, going far side for Christensen, loading up. Krieger, now Collins, near side for Jerdy, popped up, kept alive on the Knights side. Shears goes middle for Christensen, hit over, and Collins is there. Nichols goes backwards, Krieger loading up, and she's going to send it back row Shears. Carr sends it across quickly. Collins is there for it, though. Nichols backwards for Jerdy, and she pops it over. Wendland now goes up to Shears. Shears goes far side, loading it up. Abby Carr through the defense and down for a kill. Another great volley for these two teams. The Knights come out on top. It's tied again. 20 apiece on the Meadowland Farmer Co-op scoreboard here in set 2. Knights lead 1-0. Lexi Shears back to serve. Her serve is away to the back row, Krieger, and then Collins. Nichols has to get it across, and she does with a chest pass. Far side now for Hess through the defense and down for a kill. Ella Hess off the arms of Krieger with the power. Team in game high. With 6 kills there for Hess, tying Munchow. 21-20, Knights take back the lead. Shears to the back row, Nichols is there. Collins goes backwards for Jurdy, who's got to make a tough play and can't do it. Running into the ladder over there on the ref's ladder, but she gets up. She's fine. And the Knights get the point, 22-20. And now Coach Molnar's got to take a timeout to calm her girls down. 22-20 on the Meadowland Farmer Co-op scoreboard. This is a Tyler Oil timeout.
Tyler Electric provides reliable electrical service, both residential and commercial, at prices that won't shock you. T Underground specializes in directional drilling of all types, including farm drainage, electrical, sewer, and culverts. See Tyler Electric and T Underground for your excavation, demolition, site work, tree removal, and gravel needs, as well as dozer work. Proud to bring you this broadcast and the electrifying play of the game. Tyler Electric Company and T Underground in Tyler, Minnesota.
Welcome back to Tyler. 22-20 is our score on the Meadowland Farmer Co-op scoreboard. A Tyler Oil timeout taken on the court from Coach Molnar. Knights lead here in set 2. Lexi Shears back to serve. Serve is away to the back row. Krieger. Now we have Collins going backwards for Jurdy. Sent across. McKinley Shears is there in the back row. Carr going far side now for Hess. Loading it up through the defense. Can't get to it. And Ella Hess picks up another kill. Number 7 on the night. 23-20 is our score. Knights trying to cap off a second set victory here. The back row. Krieger up to Collins. She's going to go near side. Load it up for Olsen. Sent over. Wendland. Now we have Shears going far side for Hess. Loading it up. Blocked down that time beautifully by Olsen. That one had some authority to it on that block as that ball went nearly straight down. 23-21 is our score. Here Jurdy back to serve. Running jumping is going to be sent deep and out of bounds on the Knights side, so the Knights on set point. On the serving error, 24-21. Callie Carr back to serve for the Knights. She started off this set from the serving line to the back row. Now up to Collins, near side for Krieger. Kept alive on the Knights side. Pass goes middle for Christensen. Big hit and off the arms of Nichols and out of bounds, and a kill for Allie Christensen will seal set number 2. The Knights take it 25-21 and now lead 2-0 on the Meadowland Farmer Co-op scoreboard. You take the first set 25-19, now it's 25-21. Stick around for set number 3 coming your way next on 94.7 KKCK.
Some teams rule the field, others rule the road, like Josh Gravely Livestock and Trucking. Family owned and operated for 3 generations, they have years of experience in livestock and over-the-road transportation. Dealing with all classes of livestock, Josh Gravely Livestock and Trucking works hard to maintain the reputation of professionalism and customer care satisfaction. Gravely Livestock and Trucking, a proud supporter of the RTR Knights.
Do you have a construction project in your future? Prairie Winds Construction has the equipment, experience, and capability to work on residential, commercial, and agricultural projects. They make listening to your needs a priority and will make sure your project is completed to your exact specifications. From warehouses to cattle buildings, private homes to commercial buildings, people in the tri-state area count on Prairie Winds Construction in Tyler to get it done right. Call 507-829-3024 and see what they can do for you today.
Are you building a new home or replacing existing appliances or equipment in your existing home? From your furnace to your water heater and beyond. Discover the benefits of going all electric. Contact the energy experts at Lion Lincoln Electric today to learn more about the benefits of electric appliances and equipment. And be sure to ask about our current rebates.
This is Merv Anderson, Lion Lincoln Electric, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative, committed to the communities we serve.
Rough Country Excavating in Russell provides a full range of excavating services. Experienced professionals who provide the highest quality of workmanship while maintaining prompt completion dates and working hard to meet the customer's budget expectations. No job is too big or too small. Contact Brent Tuck at 507-828-9769. That's 507-828-9769. Rough Country Excavating, proud to support the RTR Knights.
Welcome back to Tyler, 2-0. The RTR Knights take the first set, 25-19, and take the second set, 25-21 after watching the Saints come and take the lead, actually, 20-19 in the second set, but the Knights battled back after a good timeout from head coach Danica Brown. Tyler Oil timeout was taken, and that kind of turned things around. The Knights were able to settle down, take back the lead, and hold on for that second set victory as well. So they again do lead 2-0 on the Meadowland Farmer Co-op scoreboard. Once again, I am Dan Pollock. We have Danny Smith and Laney Zemer back in the studio, helping us through the broadcast tonight. Appreciate all our listeners here on 94.7 KKCK. Still getting used to trying to say that. 94.7 KKCK. Nichols back to serve, and we're underway in set number 3 to the back row Shears. Now we have Carr going far side for Swanson. Loading it up, blocked down, but it's going to go out of bounds, and a kill for Casey Swanson to start out set number 3. Fourth kill of the night for Casey. And Wendland goes back to serve for the Knights. The libero serve is away to Krieger. Now Collins has got to make a play, and she does beautifully. Knights keep it alive. Munchau's going to send it across and down for a kill. So Munchau got a hand on it. Swanson just popped it in the air right back to Munchau, and she sent that ball for her 7th kill of the night. 2-0 Knights lead here in set 3 early. Wendland's running jumping serve is away to the back row. Krieger's there. Now Collins back to Kelly, and she'll pop it over. Wendland, now Carr goes middle for Munchau. Over to Nichols, and not going to be returned. Another kill for Haley Munchau. Number 8 for her tonight. The tall middle hitter. Running jumping serve for Wendland once again. This time to the back row. Now Collins to the middle and popped over by Krieger. Wendland, now Carr, middle set. Munchau loading it up, sending it there, but Nichols is there. Collins now goes to Jurdy, who sends it across. Wendland over to Carr. Carr goes far side for Swanson, loading it up, popped up in the air, and it goes out of bounds. Another kill for Casey Swanson. Number 5 for her tonight, getting the start for the Knights. Serve from Wendland again. To the back row. Up to Collins. Middle for Krieger. Ooh, good little misdirection plays by KMS. Caught me off guard. It looked like Krieger was going to come flying at it, and she swung, but she came up empty on purpose, and Kelly just tapped the ball across, caught the Knights off guard. It's a beautiful job there from KMS to get their first point of set number 3. 4-1 is our score. Knights lead. Dirty serve is away to the back row. Now Shears is going to have to get it across. She does. Collins, now Nichols, near side for Krieger. Pops it over. Hess is there. Munchau back over to Hess, and she's going to get blocked up on the Knights side, and they keep it alive. Carr goes backward to near side for Shears. Sends it across to Jurdy. Collins, middle set. Kelly loading it up. Back row, Wendland's there. Hess pops it over to Carr and sends it over to Jurdy. Now Collins gets in Knights territory. Sends it over and sent back over to the KMS side. Collins near side, and Nichols sends it over. Carr. Now Shears, middle set, Munchau, and is it touched? It's out of bounds, and it will be KMS point. Nobody touched it, so the Knights had an opportunity there for a kill, but Munchau just sent that one a little left. 4-2 is our score. Jurdy stays back to serve. Carr in the back row. Now we have Shears, middle for, far side for Hess, loading it up through the defense. Ella Hess picks up another kill, her 8th. Tying Munchau for the team in game lead. Abby Carr will check in. 5-2 on the Meadowland Farmer Co-op scoreboard. Serve is away for Shears, for Hess. And now Collins goes middle for Kelly. Pops it over to the Knights side. Ooh, and Shears hit that ball right off the face of Callie Carr as they laugh about it. Standing about a foot away from each other. Give up a point, but nobody's harmed. 5-3 is our score. Back to serve is Krieger. Running, jumping serve. Got some power behind it again. It's a nice looking serve she's got. Shears goes middle for Munchau, and good return there from Nichols. And we're going to get a net violation here on Kelly. So a point will go Knights. Shears back to serve. McKinley to the back row. Krieger diving for it over to Kelly, sending it near side, and across. Ooh, not across by Jurdy. It hit the top of the net. Looked like it had that front spin on it, but just couldn't climb it. So it falls down for a point. For the Knights, I should say. Shears is still back to serve. To the back row, Nichols. Now Collins near side. Jurdy loading it up through the defense. Popped and kept alive by Abby Carr. Munchau going back to Abby, who's got to make an adjustment. Nice play, and she did. Over to the State side. Kelly blocked down, kept alive by the Knights. Sent over to KMS. And then Carr tried to send it right back across to the KMS side, but sent it into the net, and a point will go to the Fighting Saints. 7-4 is our score here in set number 3. Knights do lead 2-0. Dozy Jurdy serve. Is across to the back row. Wendland now Shears. Backwards for Munchhouse through the defense, but nicely kept alive and sent back over to the Knights side. Shears goes middle for Abby Carr, who pops it across. Krieger's there. Now Collins near side for Jurdy. Sent over, and now we have Hess there. Shears, far side for Abby Carr. Ooh, mistimed that one a little bit as that ball went under the net. So hit maybe off her palm a little low. And the hitting error gives a point back to KMS. 2-point contest, 7-5. Serve is deep and out of bounds. Wendland was right there, pulled her arms down quickly, let the ball sail, and the Knights get back a point. Christensen checks in, and into the game varsity for the first time tonight for the Knights is not sure. Number 2 on the varsity jersey, I don't know who it is. Running jumping serve is away to the back row and off the rafters, but Jurdy keeps it alive and Collins sends it across. Hess is there. Now we have Shears. Middle set Christensen. Hit down, kept alive by Nichols, and not going to be returned here from KMS, so a point goes Knights. Gabby Borson's back to serve. Back and over to the Knights. Jurdy, now far side for the other Jurdy and sent over. Good play there from Borison. Near side for Carr, sent over and across, but returned here from Collins. Nichols has got to get it over, and she does. Shears now Carr, far side for Abby Carr, loading it up, and off the arms of Krieger and into the bleachers. Abby Carr picks up another kill, her 5th. And Gabby Borson stays back once again, getting some action here on the varsity level. Running jumping serve, it's a nice one to the back far corner, Nichols. Now we have Collins going backwards for Krieger, who gets it across. Borison's there, now we have Carr going over to Hass, and she's going to pop it over to the back row. Krieger, now we have Collins, near side for Jurdy, loading it up, and out of bounds. Did anyone touch it on the Knights? No, they didn't. That was right there on the line. Good placement, but just deep, says the line judge, so a point will go RTR. When Borison checked in, I looked at her face, and she's not on her roster here on the varsity level, and she's number 12 in B squad, so she doesn't have that 2 varsity jersey. And I said that looks like a Borison, but I didn't want to make assumptions. It is Gabby into the game. Knights don't get it across, so point will go to KMS as Borison will check out here, doing a nice job at the serving line. Munchow checks out as well. Wendland and Shears enter. Back to serve is Collins, 11-6 on the Meadowland Farmer Quad scoreboard. Knights lead here in the 3rd set. They lead 2-0. Christensen across over to Collins, and nobody going to return it. Tough pass is going towards the referee on the ladder, and none of her St. teammates got under it, so a point will go to the Knights. So the 6-point lead, 12-6 is our score. Back to serve is Shears. The back row, now a far side set, loading it up, hitting it across is Jurdy. Knights have it. Oh, and a net violation here on Hess. So that will give a point to the Fighting Saints. 12-7 is our score. Running jumping serve is sent over by Jurdy to the back row. Wendland over the net and drops down over to the Knights side, and the Knights send it back over. Collins is there. Nichols now goes near side. Krieger loading it up, taps it across. Nice play on the Knights. Wendland had a nice diving save there, and I thought it hit ground, and it did. The refs just took a little minute to blow that whistle. Krieger picks up a kill. Her 2nd. Running jumping serve for Jurdy is across to the back row. Shears, McKinley's got a tough play. It was blocked down by Klapke, but kept alive by the Knights. Carr gets it over across and kept alive nicely by the Saints. Jurdy gets it into the net, and that'll be a point RTR. Oh, Jurdy pleading her case. The ref's going to blow a whistle. She goes over to the referee on the ladder and asks for an explanation of some kind. So they're going to redo it. They're going to wave off the Knight point. Shears has to check back in. I don't know if there was an illegal rotation or what by the Knights. They blow it dead and give the point over to KMS, actually. So 12-9 is the score. Far side for Hess, we're back underway. Jurdy's there. Now we have a near side for Krieger loading it up through the defense. Wendland's there. Shears goes far side. Hess Blocked down, kept alive by the Knights, though. Carr is going to send this ball across over to Collins, and that one's going to go under the net. And a point for RTR. 13-9, and now the exchange is made as Shears checks out and Swanson checks in. Callie Carr back to serve. Over the net to Krieger. Collins goes middle set. Big hit from Olsen, blocked down by the Knights, though. A nice job there for Christensen. Christensen and Swanson that time were there for the tag team on the block. Far side is going to be Klapke, who mistimed that one a little bit and goes into the net. And a point to the Knights. 15-9. Now our Meadowland Farmer Co-op scoreboard reads. Here in the third set, they lead 2-0. Serve is away from Carr to the back row. Now we have Collins near side for Krieger, loading up, blocked down by the Knights. Nearly kept alive by Nichols, but a good block there from Hess. Ella Hess, her first block of the night, team third, and a timeout from Coach Molnar. 16-9 on the Meadowland Farmer Co-op scoreboard. The Knights cruising, trying to take it 3-0 in a victory over KMS. You're tuned in to Knights Volleyball on 94.7 KKCK.
Now you can upgrade to a faster wireless internet connection to work when and where you need to learn at your pace, to play without interruption, and connect with those you love. Woodstock Wave Wireless Internet has expanded and is now available in more locations, including Lyon County. Check woodstocktel.net for new coverage maps. Work, learn, play, connect. Woodstock Communications. Fast, reliable service for over 75 years.
Welcome back to Tyler, 16-8 on the Meadowland Farmer Co-op scoreboard. So we had a little confusion on the court. Dirty went over to the referee on the ladder, put her case about something. The Knights had an early rotation change or substitution, and they waved off a point from the Knights. They gave it to KMS, and now they took that point away, so it's actually 16-8 on the Meadowland Farmer Co-op scoreboard. But we're back underway here in set 3. Knights lead 2-0. And Swanson picks up another kill for RTR. Her sixth now of the night, having a nice night. 17-8. Make sure to stick around for the Woodstock Communications post-game show. Plenty to cover, including we'll maybe catch up with Coach Brown to get her thoughts on tonight's action. Swanson goes backwards to Carr, now backwards to Hess, and she gets it across. And Ella Hess is having some kind of night. She's one away from double-digit kills tonight. I got her for 9. Knights have their first double-digit lead of the night as well. It's 18-8 on the Meadowland Farmer Co-op scoreboard. Serves across, Krieger's there. Collins goes near side back to Krieger and sent over. Shears is there. Now we have Carr going back up to the front towards Swanson. She pops it across. Nichols is there. Collins near side for Krieger, loading it up. Put across to Carr. Now Hess goes far side for Swanson, who taps it over. Diving save there for Jurdy. Collins goes to Nichols, and she taps it to the back row. Wendland. Now Carr, far side for Swanson. She loads up and into the net. And a point will go to KMS. So we'll also get the first independent bank player of the game in the Woodstock Communications post-game show. Andy Rivera Tyler stats of the game, so make sure to stick around for all that. Hess over to Carr, now far side for Swanson, but into the net again. A couple of hitting errors in a row for Casey. Having a nice night overall, though. Service way for Nichols to the back row. Shears, now Carr. Backwards for Christensen. Loading it up, sending it across. Collins goes middle, leg hit, but returned here from RTR. Carr backwards near side for Hess. She sends it over off the shoulder of Collins and out of bounds. And a point will go to the Knights. And there it is. Ella Hess, double-digit kills tonight with 10, leading the game. And Coach Molnar's got to take a timeout. We'll take it with him. 19-10, a Tyler Oil timeout on the court. You're listening to Knights Volleyball on 94.7 KKCK.
Farmers, Johnson Trenching Company of Russell is the only name you need to know for your tiling, which includes the surveying and GPS system mapping. They also do tile repair and water line work. Johnson Trenching Company is licensed to design and install septic systems, and they have a dozer and excavator to handle all those heavy equipment needs. With over 40 years of experience, Johnson Trenching provides quality and effective services to design and install your farm drainage systems and more.
Welcome back to Tyler. 19-10 is our score on the Meadowlands Farmer Co-op scoreboard. The RTR Knights lead in this set. They lead 2-0. Looking to make it a sweep out of the undefeated KMS Fighting Saints here tonight. Like I mentioned a few moments ago, in the Woodstock Communications postgame show. We'll hopefully catch up with Coach Brown as well and get her thoughts on tonight's action. That was a Tyler Oil timeout on the court, and we're back underway. Over to Collins, near side for Kelly, and she pops it over, and Carr steps in front of Wendland that time in the back row, and it goes off her arms and out of bounds, so a kill over to Kelly, and a point goes to the Fighting Saints. Her third kill of the night, team leading, actually in that category. A quiet night as far as kills go for the Fighting Saints. Dirty in to serve. To the back row, Carr, now Shears, middle for Munchow, blocked but kept alive on the Saints side. Collins near side for Krieger, through the defense and down for a point. Krieger got a nice kill there, her third. Scratch that fourth of the night. To the back row, Wendland now to Shears. She's going to send it across quickly and catches this Fighting Saints off guard. Diving for it was Jurdy, but McKinley Shears picks up the kill. Her second of the night, 20-12 on the Meadowland Farmer Co-op scoreboard. Kai Ellefson checked back in to serve for RTR. Ellefson's serve is away to the back row, and now we have a middle set from Collins for Krieger, and she sends it over. Diving for it is Ellefson. Nice play. Munchow sends it across, but it's blocked down, kept alive by the Knights, now sent over to the Saints side. Collins near side. Krieger blocked down by Munchow, sent over to the Saints, and back over to the Knights. Now we have Carr near side for Shears, popping it, but it's going to be deep and out of bounds. Goes up to Mr. Copel in the stands. Make sure to read his article in next week's Tyler Tribute on this game. Always does a fantastic job. Running jumping serve for Krieger is away. Now we have Hess there. Shears goes far side for Carr, loading it up, blocked up, but going to be kept alive here from Jurdy. Now we have a near side for the other Jurdy, Merritt, and she sends it across. Carr's going to go middle set to Munchow. It's tipped up, but inbounds, down for a kill either way. And Munchow picks up kill number 9. 21-13 is our score. Shears' serve is away. Over the net. Nicely placed. Collins is there. Krieger's going to send it over. It's a lofter to Shears, and now we have a middle set from Carr, but tries to catch the Saints off guard. Near side, tracking over the net. Tap down from Callie Carr, who gets the kill. As the ball was going back over to the Knights side, she just tapped it straight back down. 22-13. Kinley over to the Saints side. Middle set for Kelly. Loaded up, blocked down, but goes out of bounds, and it will be... Whoop. They gave point Knights, but I believe this should be point Saints. Yep, they switched it. Referee put it over to the wrong side. But fixed it once she realized what she had done. And the point does go to KMS. 22-14 our score. Jurdy back to serve. To the back row. Hess is there. Now we have Shears going far side for Carr. Loading it up. And off the arms of the other Jurdy. And out of bounds. Hit a kill for Carr again. Her fourth. Back into service. Gabby Borison. The freshman. Running, jumping serve. Going to go about 5 feet. Too deep and out of bounds. So check back out right away. Munchow back in. Oh, Munchow checked in and checked back out right away. And over to Christensen. Now Shears. Backwards for Carr. Loading it up. Inbound right before the back line. Nicely placed there for Abby Carr. Sixth kill of the night for her, and the Knights are on match point. 24-15 on the Meadowland Farmer Co-op scoreboard. And in to serve is Lexi Shears. Her serve is away to the back row, and now up to Collins. She's going to go backwards, tipped across to Jurdy, and no one's home for RTR. And the point goes to KMS. Third kill of the night for Jurdy. 24-16, Knights still on match point. To the back row, Shears up to Shears, and now far side for Hess through the defense, but nicely returned here and into the net, and put across by Krieger. Nice play. Now we have Shears going back to McKinley. Shears now to Carr. Sent over. Jurdy's there. Collins is going to go near side for Krieger. Taps it over with the left hand. Shears dives for it, but under the net it goes, and a point goes to KMS. Knights still have a 7-point lead. And they're still sitting on match point, 24-17. The back row, Shears up to Shears and far side for Hess. It's tracking over the net, though. It gets across as it inbounds. Borson says it is. Point Knights, and that's how it'll end. So it was a tough pass there on the set. It tracked over to the Saints side, and it stayed in bounds without them interfering or interacting with the ball. So the Knights will take it in 3 sets tonight and stay undefeated on the year as they improve to 4-0. They took set 1 25-19, set 2 25-21, and set 3 25-17. The Knights improved to 4-0. The KMS Fighting Saints dropped to 2-1. Stick around for the Woodstock Communications postgame show. We'll get your Vera Tyler stats of the game. We will also get your First Independent Bank player of the game, and we'll talk to Coach Danica Brown as well and get her thoughts on tonight's victory. So stay tuned for that and so much more. You're tuned in to RTR Knights Volleyball on 94.7 KKCK.
Maybe you've heard the rumor that Bisbee Plumbing and Heating only does commercial work. Hey, this is Scott from Bisbee. I'm here to tell you some of those same professionally trained service techs that work in some of the biggest construction projects in southwest Minnesota also are happy to help when you need it. And with our training and experience, you know the job will be done right the first time. Bisbee Plumbing and Heating. It doesn't cost to hire a professional, it pays.
Your farm is your livelihood, and your crop is up against a lot of risk. From adverse weather to insects, disease, and price decline. So why not trust your operation to the local crop insurance agents in the RTR community? Terry Christensen and Rob Ettrell of Christensen Crop Insurance. Crop insurance is their only business, and that allows them to deliver prompt, accurate, peace of mind risk management in an ever-changing environment. Christensen Crop Insurance is committed to doing it right. This agency is an equal opportunity provider.
Tyler Oil Company is a customer-focused business that is dedicated to serving the bulk petroleum needs of this community. If you are a business owner or farmer and need fuel products, we can take care of that. We take pride in our customer service, which includes timely delivery of quality fuels. Tyler Oil Company is a proud supporter of the RTR Knights.
No two breasts are the same. They're different sizes, different density, and they change over time. Sometimes they develop breast cancer. If you notice changes in your breast, call your provider to schedule a mammogram. Starting at age 40, put getting a mammogram with the Vera Breast Center on your yearly to-do list. We'll create a screening plan that makes sense for you. Find a screening location near you at avera.org/breast.
Welcome back to Tyler. 3 sets to none. The RTR Knights are victorious over the KMS Fighting Saints as they take set 1 25-19, set 2 25-21, and set 3 25-17. And here in the Woodstock Communications postgame show, I am joined by head coach of the RTR Knights, victorious tonight, Coach Danica Brown. And Coach, your girls came out firing. I mean, it was really a well put together night overall, and things kind of got a little off there in the middle of set 2, but outside of that, it was a solid night.
Yeah, it was a great night for the girls. I told the girls that this team was going to battle. It was going to be a good battle in that sense. And so I think the girls really enjoyed the battle to play a good team like this tonight. I knew the girls could control the game. We did have some letdowns at times, some miscommunication, areas that we need to clean up. And it's great to have learning experiences like tonight, to have a team like this, to come in and to kind of show where you need to work on different areas that we saw little flaws that we have, because as you proceed throughout the season, when tournament time comes, you want to clean up these mistakes. And sometimes when you're controlling the game from point 1 to 25, you don't always get to see those things that you need to work on. But tonight was a great night for the girls, and they definitely battled hard, and they were playing hard out there.
Yeah, absolutely. And having to do it on a couple days extra rest, after Tuesday night's games were snowed out. So maybe just working off a little rust there as far as the miscommunication went. But overall, I thought it was a great night. Individually, there wasn't a whole lot of players that really stood out, because to me it was a good team effort. You had a lot of kills up and down the board from your hitters up front, and I thought the back row did a really nice job of getting the ball to them off of some really nice passes.
Yeah, it was a well-rounded game for the girls. From Ella Hess swinging hard out there and her sides, it's fun to watch her. But then you got Haley, she's cutting back and forth, and then you get Allie, who's just a smart hitter out there, and Casey Swanson was doing great. And then even our setters, I mean, they're even swinging too, since we run a different offense, and they were doing well. And then Abby Carr, and then on the flip side with the back row D, Lexi Shears and Maddie Wendland, I mean, controlling that back row, and Cal's defense back there, they just did a wonderful job just trying to get everything up. And we had a lot of balls that people maybe thought were going to be done, and the girls were going after it, and it was exciting to see that, because that hustle that the girls actually put out there and just gave it their all at times. And that was one of the things I said. I'm like, just finish, like on the second game, I'm like, finish it. You'll get a 3-minute break in between sets. So give it your all right now, and then we'll take the 3 minutes to rest. I know you're working hard, but you got 3 minutes after this. Finish these 3 points or 4 points or whatever it was.
Absolutely. It was a good timeout at that time, because it did settle down the girls. They ended up pulling out that set 2 victory and eventually led to the sweep tonight, so it was a great job for there. But like you said, those passes in the back row, getting girls involved. What's nice about your team this year, and you had it last year a little bit, but you have so much depth on this year's squad. You're constantly subbing people, and it's like you don't miss a beat. And tonight we got to see Kaya Elfson get in there and Gabby Borison back at the serving line a little bit, and I thought both did a pretty good job, so it's good to see even the younger girls get to see some time, and that's got to be exciting for the veterans to see, hey, we're doing well enough that we're able to let some of these younger girls get a shot at varsity.
Yeah, and that's a great thing with these girls, to allow that opportunity. And they don't when these girls have been coming in, they really don't miss a beat. Like Gabby Borison's serve, she serves aggressive.
Yeah.
It is a very nice serve, and Kaya too. And then in other games, we tend to do a reward varsity jerseys and stuff.
Sure.
And so like Whitney Burns has done a great job, or Bruns has done a great job. I mean, and then Camry. I mean, we have a lot of youngins that are coming up that really want it. And so that also helps push our older kids. But on the flip side, by our older kids, our seniors leading and doing a good job, they allow these opportunities for these kids to come in and play. And so it's a real fun experience this year to have that, and to see the girls kind of control the game.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a really fun game tonight, and I texted you earlier today to make sure the game was still on due to the situation we had weather-wise still going on outside, and you said things were going, but you talked about the game a little bit, and you said it should be a fun one here tonight. You were expecting a close matchup, and overall, I mean, score-wise, it was all within 8 points is the biggest game and that you had, and that was the last set. So KMS is a very, very good squad out of the north side, so it's very fun to see your team hold up there, and it's not going to change much because you're going to face another Camden Conference north side opponent in Dawson Boyd on Saturday. Of course, this is the reschedule from Tuesday's game. So Dawson's squad, maybe not to the same level of KMS, but you still can't let up. You got to try and just buckle down, and what do you got to work on going into that one?
Well, in general, what I tell the girls in games like that is that they have to figure out goals that they want to push themselves. Figure out certain goals. If you want to do better on your blocking or get more ace serves, try to make the person move a little bit more than what you did tonight. Or like trying to go after more balls, because we had a few balls dropped, and that's where that communication, it does, I do think, with a little bit of that leg of games and missing some of that the girls had a little bit more miscommunication. But that's one area I would want. Some of the blocks I would like them to work on. And then in general, our serve receive, we've been serve receiving really, really well. Tonight we just tend to put it too tight to the net. Tonight, normally we don't. We're really good serve receivers, but tonight was a little too tight, and that's really hard for a setter when it's that tight. They have to try to get it out of the net, and that's a hard ball for them. They'd rather have it a couple feet off the net. So there's a few things that we'd like to clean up, a few hitting errors, those type of things. But in general, I mean, I thought the girls did really well and hustled hard. So I'm excited to keep going and working on these different, and to be at this point at the really kind of the beginning of the season,
right.
It's exciting to see as a coach.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, your squad's 4-0. They're off to a fiery start, and hopefully we keep things going on Saturday. But I appreciate you taking time here in the post-game show, and best of luck.
Yeah, thank you for having me, and thank you to all the sponsors that helped get this on the air for us.
Absolutely. I thank you for saying that as well. So that's head coach of the RTR Knights, Danica Brown, joining me here in the post-game show. Once again, her squad improves to 4-0 on the season as they win tonight 3-0 over the KMS Fighting Saints, 25 25-19, 25-21, and 25-17. And before, we'll just basically do what we got to do to wrap things up here from Tyler tonight. Tonight, due to technical difficulties, we will not have our Tyler Electric electrifying play of the game here in the post-game show, which we normally have, brought to you by Woodstock Communications. But we can now look at your Avera Tyler stats of the game. First, for the Fighting Saints. Merritt Jurdy had 1 ace serve to go along with 3 kills tonight. Grace Collins had 2 kills. Lauren Krieger led their squad with 4 kills this evening. McKenna Kelly had 2 kills and a block. Katie Klapke had a kill, and Shakira Olsen had 1 kill and 1 block. As a team, just 1 ace serve tonight, 13 kills and 2 blocks for the KMS Fighting Saints. For the RTR Knights, Maddie Wendland had a kill. Allie Christensen, 2 kills and a block. Haley Munchow, 9 kills tonight to go along with the block. Casey Swanson had 6 kills. McKinley Shears, 2 kills. Abby Carr, 6 kills. Ella Hess, 1 ace serve, 10 kills, and a block. And Callie Carr, 1 ace serve to go along with 4 kills tonight. As a team, 2 ace serves, 40 kills, and 3 blocks is your Avera Tyler stats of the game. The RTR Knights, again, offensively, just doing a fantastic job here tonight, taking care of business and coming away victorious. Those are your Avera Tyler stats of the game here in the Woodstock Communications postgame show. That will lead us into our first independent bank player of the game. Coach Brown mentioned it a couple of minutes ago. Great game out of Ella Hess tonight. That is going to definitely be my player of the game. Really nice games out of Casey Swanson. Haley Munchow up there in kills again. The whole back row doing a fantastic job. Maddie Wendland, Lexi Shears, everyone back there that rotates. But I thought Ella Hess, especially from her right hitter position, I thought did a really fantastic job tonight. Has great power and great ups. I mean, the shortest girl on the court almost every time she enters, but it's just impressive to watch her jump and swing the way she does. So great power out of her again tonight and from the service line. She had an ace serve, 10 kills, and 1 block. So Ella Hess is our first independent bank player of the game. Brought to you by First Independent Bank in Russell and Ruthven, member FDIC. So that'll about do it for sponsored events. I do want to mention again, tomorrow we will be carrying RTR Knights football down in Madison. I will join Kyle O'Toole. We will be down there and bring you that contest from Madison as the Knights take on the Lacaparo Valley Eagles in what should be an interesting matchup between these two teams. It's going to be chilly, so make sure to stay at home, drink some hot cocoa, and tune in to Knights football as I look forward to bringing you that once again. As far as the volleyball game goes on Saturday, make sure to pay attention to MarshallRadio.net or the Marshall Radio Sports page on Facebook to see if that game will be brought to you by Marshall Radio. I will not be doing that game, but we might carry that game. That is to be determined, so pay attention there. Quick shout out to all of our fantastic sponsors once again. First Independent Bank, Tyler Electric, Lion Lincoln Electric Cooperative, Tyler Lumber, Brunder's Corner Mart, Tyler Body Shop, Woodstock Communications, bringing you this post-game show, Johnson Trenching, Avera Tyler, Buffalo Ridge Plumbing, Meadowland Farmers Co-op, Prairie Winds Construction, Christensen Crop Insurance, Golden Harvest Seeds, Tyler Oil, Rough Country Excavating, Tyler Family Dental, Bisbee Plumbing and Heating, and Gravely Livestock and Trucking. Appreciate all of our fantastic sponsors once again. So for Danny Smith back in studio, as well as Laney Zemer, I am Dan Pollock. Have a great rest of your night. Tune in for Knights football again tomorrow, as the Knights are victorious here tonight over the KMS Fighting Saints, 3-0 and improved to 4-0 on the season, 25-19, 25-21, and 25-17. Have a great night, and we'll talk to you again next time. This has been a presentation of Marshall Radio Sports.
Are you hungry and in a hurry? Running from errand to errand? Make a quick stop at Brunder's Corner Mart in Tyler. They have grab-and-go essentials, food, beverages, or a quick snack. For a delicious bite, day or night, treat yourself to convenience shopping in a friendly environment and great customer service. Proud to be a part of the community and proud to support the Russell Tyler Ruth Tonight sports broadcast. Visit Brunder's Corner Mart, 103 Tyler Street in Tyler.
Thinking about new cabinets? Tyler Lumber Company is proud to offer Cook Cabinets. Cabinet line that is American-made, environmentally friendly, and limitless in possibilities. From country to traditional, rustic to contemporary, transitional to craftsman, they have a style that will perfectly match your personality or complement any decorating style while adding value to your home. Let's get started on designing your cabinets. Visit Tyler Lumber Company, Minnesota's largest lumber cooperative, today.
At Tyler Body Shop, they believe your satisfaction is the most important thing they can provide. When it comes to collision repair and glass replacement, you can count on Tyler Body Shop to give your vehicle the best possible care and attention to detail. They also offer local pickup and delivery, dependability, efficiency, and unsurpassed customer service. Tyler Body Shop will work hard to get you back on the road. Call Jason at 507-247-5513 or stop by his shop at 109 East Lincoln Street in Tyler. Tyler Body Shop is a proud supporter of the RTR Knights.
94.7 KKCK Springfield Marshall.
Check it out.
Play. Tastes like strawberries on a summer evening, and it sounds just like a song. I want more berries and that summer feeling. It's so wonderful and warm. Breathe me in, breathe me out. I don't know if I could ever go without. I'm just thinking out loud. I don't know if I could ever go without. Watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar. Strawberries on a summer evening, baby, you're the end of June. I want your belly and that summer feeling, getting washed away in you. Breathe me in, breathe me out. I don't know if I could ever go without. Watermelon sugar high, 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 watermelon sugar high. I just wanna taste it, I just wanna taste it, watermelon sugar high. Tastes like strawberries on a summer evening, and it sounds just like a song. I want your belly and that summer feeling. I don't know if I could ever go without. Watermelon sugar high, 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 watermelon sugar high. I just wanna taste it, I just wanna taste it, watermelon sugar high. I just wanna taste it, I just wanna taste it, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar.
I love it.
Turn it up. All hits on one station.
Let's go. KKCK.
This kitten got your tongue tied in knots, I see. Spit it out, 'cause I'm dying for company. I notice that you got it, you notice that I want it, you know that I could take it to the next level, baby. If you want this goodness, sicker than the remix, baby, let me blow your mind tonight. I can't take it, take no more. Never felt like this before. Come on, get me on the floor. DJ, what you waiting for? Oh. off with the touch, dancing in the dark. You notice what I'm wearing, I'm noticing you're staring. You know that I can take it to the next level, baby. Harder than the A-list, next one on my hit list. Baby, let me blow your mind tonight. I can't take it, take no more. Never felt like this before. Come on, get me on the floor. DJ, what you waiting for?
Commercials. Play me some music.
KKCK.
Yeah, it's been a long night and the mirror's telling me to go home. But it's been a long time since I felt this good on my own. Lot of years went by with my hands tied up in your ropes. Forever and ever, no more. The midnight sky is the road I'm taking. Head high up in the clouds. I was born to run, I don't belong to anyone. Oh no, I don't need to be hurt by you. Fire in my lungs, can't fight the devil on my tongue. Oh no, don't need to be hurt by you. See my lips on a mouth, everybody's talking now, baby. Oh, you know it's true, yeah. That I was born to run, I don't belong to anyone. Oh no, don't need to be hurt by you. She got her hair pulled back cause the sweat's dripping off of her face. Said it ain't so bad if I wanna make a couple mistakes. You should know right now that I never stay put in one place. Forever and ever, no more. The midnight sky is the road I'm taking. Head high up in the clouds. Oh, I was born to run, I don't belong to anyone. Oh no, don't need to be hurt by you. Fire in my lungs, can't fight the devil on my tongue. Oh no,
don't belong to anyone. Oh no.
I don't need to be loved by you.
Fire in my lungs, can't fight the devil on my tongue, you know.
Don't need to be loved by you. See his hands on my waist, thought you'd never be replaced, baby. Oh, you know it's true. Yeah, that I was born to run. I don't belong to anyone. Oh no. Don't need to be loved by you. Yeah. KKCK.
Caught my heart about 1-2 times. Don't need to question the reason I'm yours. I'm yours. I know the earth will lose a fight just to see you smile. 'Cause you got no flaws. No flaws. I'm not trying to be your part-time lover. Sign me up for that full-time. I'm yours. All yours. So what a man gotta do? What a man gotta do to be totally locked up by you? What a man gotta say? What a man gotta pray to be your last good night and your first good day? So what a man gotta do? What a man gotta do to be totally locked up by you? What a man gotta do? What a man gotta prove to be totally locked up by you? You ain't tryna be wasting time on stupid people in cheap lines, I'm sure. I'm sure. So I gave $1 million just for you to grab me by the collar and lock on these doors. These doors. I'm not trying to be a part-time lover. Sign me up for that full-time. I'm yours. I'm yours. Ooh. So what a man gotta do? What a man gotta do to be totally locked up by you? What a man gotta say? What a man gotta pray to be your last good night and your first good day? So what a man gotta do? What a man gotta do to be totally locked up by you? What a man gotta do? What a man gotta prove to be totally locked up by you? Tell me what a man gotta do? What a man gotta do? What a man gotta do, yeah, to be totally locked up by you? What a man gotta say? What a man gotta pray to be your last good night and your first good day? So what a man gotta do? What a man gotta do? What a man gotta do to be totally locked up by you? What a man gotta do? What a man gotta prove to be totally locked up by you? I hear a lot about sinners. Don't think that I'll be a saint, but I might go down to the river. 'Cause the way that the sky opens up when we touch it, it's making me say that the way you hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me, feels so holy, 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 holy. Oh God, running to the altar like a track star. Can't wait another second. 'Cause the way you hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me, feels so holy. I don't do well with the drama, and no, I can't stand it being fake. No, 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 no. I don't believe in Nirvana, but the way that we love in the night gave me life, baby. I can't explain it. The way you hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me. 'Cause the way you hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me, feels so holy. They say we're too young and the pimps and the players say don't go crushing. Wise men say fools rushing, but I don't know. They say we're too young and the pimps and the players say don't go crushing. Wise men say fools are rushing, but I don't know.
The rapper. The first step pleases the Father. Might be the hardest to take. When you come out of the water, I'm a believer, my heart is fleshy. Life is short with a temper, like Joe Pesci. They always come and sing your praises, your name is catchy, but they don't see you how I see you. Parlay and Desi, cross tween Hesse. Hit the jet speed, when they get messy, go lefty, like Lionel Messi. Let's take a trip and get the Vespas, or rent a jet ski. I know the spots that got the best weed, we going next week. I wanna honor you. Rise groom, I'm my father's child. I know when the son takes the first step, the father's proud. If you make it to the water, he'll part the clouds. I know he made you a snack like Oscar Proud. Suffer it to be so now, gotta clean it up. Formalize the union and communion he could trust. I know I ain't leaving you like I know he ain't leaving us. I know we believe in God and I know God believes in us.
You hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me. Feel so holy, 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 holy. Oh God, running to the altar like a track star. Can we another second? Oh God, running to the altar like a track star. Can we another second? Oh God, running to the altar like a track star. Can we another second? 'Cause the way you hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me, feel so holy.
All my music.
Yeah. Number one. All the hits on one station. KKCK.
On a Saturday night in the summer, sundown and they all come out. Lamborghinis and they rented hummus. The party's on, so they're heading downtown. Everybody's looking for a come up, and they wanna know what you're about. Me in the middle with the one I love it. We're just trying to figure everything out. We don't fit in well, 'cause we are just ourselves. I could use some help getting out of this conversation. Yeah, you look stunning, dear, so don't ask that question here. This is my only fear, that we become beautiful people. Top designer clothes, front row at fashion shows. What you do and who'd you know? Inside the world of beautiful people. Champagne and rolled up nose, prenups and broken homes. Surrounded but still alone. Let's leave the party. That's not who we are. We are not beautiful. Yeah, that's not who we are. We are not beautiful. Drove for hours last night and we made it nowhere. Now I see stars in your eyes when we're halfway there. I'm not fazed by all the lights and flashy cameras, 'cause with my arms around you, there's no need to care. We don't fit in well, we are just ourselves. I could use some help getting out of this conversation. Yeah, you look stunning, so don't ask that question here. This is my only fear, that we become beautiful people. Top designer clothes, front row at fashion shows. What you do and who'd you know? Inside the world of beautiful people. Champagne and rolled up nose, prenups and broken homes. Surrounded but still alone. Let's leave the party. That's not who we are. We are not beautiful. Yeah, that's not who
champagne, pop. It's my house, come on, turn it up. Hear a knock on the door and the night begins. Cause we've done this before, so you come on in. Make yourself at my home, tell me where you been. Pour yourself something cold, baby, cheers to this. Sometimes you gotta stay in, and you know where I live. Yeah, you know what we is. Sometimes you gotta stay in. Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house, play that music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. Morning comes and you know that you wanna stay. Close the blinds, let's pretend that the time has changed. Keep our clothes on the floor, open up champagne. Let's continue tonight, come on, celebrate. That's how we do. Sometimes you gotta stay in, and you know where I live. Yeah, you know what we is. Sometimes you gotta stay in. Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house, play that music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my duck off the crib, the spot, the pad. But my house is your house if you throwing it back. Excuse me if my home draining the sad. Soon as these happy faces land, you can run with the cash. Home run, slam dunk, touchdown pass. Mi casa es tu casa, so it ain't no holding back. Another shot of vodka, you know what's in my glass. It's my house, just relax. Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go. Cheers to this. Welcome to my house. Play that music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house. You heard me? We ain't gotta go out, 'cause what? Welcome to my house. It's my house, my house. What? Welcome to my house. It's my house.
Today's hit music for Tracy. 94.7 KKCK.
I used to bite my tongue and hold my breath, scared to rock the boat and make a mess. So I said quietly, agreed politely. I guess that I forgot I had a choice. I let you push me past the breaking point. I stood for nothing, so I fell for everything. You held me down, but I got up. Already
KKCK.
It's a classic me mistake. Someone gives me love and I throw it all away. Tell me, have I gone insane? Talking to myself, but I don't know what to say. Cause you let go, and now I'm holding on. I guess you don't know what you got until it's gone. Sometimes you gotta lose somebody just to find out you really love someone. Tell me it's too late. Hearts are made to bend. Baby, please don't let me break it. I knew I should have stayed. Cause now you're moving on and I don't know what to say. Cause you let go and now I'm holding on. I guess you don't know what you got until it's gone. Sometimes you gotta lose somebody just to find out you really
Today's hit music.
More music, my favorite station. I love all the music.
94.7 KKCK.
I'm feeling like a star, you can't stop my shine. I'm flying cloud nine, my head's in the sky. I'm solo, I'm riding solo, I'm riding solo, I'm riding solo, solo. Yeah, I'm feeling good tonight. Finally doing me and it feels so right. Oh, time to do the things I like. Going to the club, everything's alright. Oh, no one to answer to, no one is gonna argue, no. And since I got that hold off me, I'm living life now that I'm free, yeah. Told me get my together, now I got my together, yeah. Now I made it through the weather, better days are gonna get better. I'm so sorry that it didn't work out, I'm moving on. I'm so sorry, but it's over now, the pain is gone. I'm putting on my shades to cover up my eyes. I'm jumping in my ride, I'm heading out tonight. I'm solo, I'm riding solo, I'm riding solo, I'm riding solo, solo. I'm feeling like a star, you can't stop my shine. I'm flying cloud nine, my head's in the sky. I'm solo, I'm riding solo, I'm riding solo, I'm riding solo, solo. Now I'm feeling how I should. Never knew single could feel this good. Oh, star player misunderstood. Back in the game, who knew I would? am I spreading my wings? Loving myself makes me wanna sing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Told me get my together. Now I got my together. Yeah. Now I made it through the weather. Better days are gonna get better. I'm so sorry that it didn't work out. I'm moving on.